All right, so I'm back again. So, actually, what I was picking up on was going back to this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I believe that your person was holding on to a past situation, right? That they didn't want to let go. They were still holding on to for whatever reason. Sorry. And I think the only reason why they were holding on to this is because they thought that they were going to be able to renew this situation. I guess thought it was going to be something for the long term, but it wasn't. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, they didn't get what they wanted out of this situation. It was very fleeting. It wasn't long lasting, long standing. I feel like your person could have had money issues and they thought it could have been cheaper, possibly going back to an old situation by trying to make that work out, because this person probably was taking a lot of money from them by, and maybe living from a distance or something. Like, for example, if they were in a previous connection with someone, they had a child with them, maybe this person was trying to get the court involved. I'm thinking with justice here, and it did not quite work in their favor because they made some type of agreement with this other person, and they thought that they were going to be able to either get back with this person because they probably was still holding on to past feelings, maybe or some type of past situation or situationship or whatever that they thought was possibly going to grow into something, but it didn't, because it went from a fucking Four of Pentacles to a fucking Ten of Pentacles in reverse. But anyway, we had a moon in reverse. So really, um, this particular person, you found out some things about them that is very unflattering. Obviously, that they were possibly going back and sleeping with this other person who they couldn't let go from their past for whatever reason. I feel like these two people both aren't the most financially stable individuals, and that's probably why they got back with them, because they probably don't have two pennies to rub together, if you think about it. And I'm not trying to talk about nobody, but I do feel like with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, there was some type of separation. They did have some type of family with this person, because Ten of Pentacles usually shows family. And it is. It's like a mother, a father. It looked like in the upright position, uh, a child. It looks like maybe an elder and two dogs here on this card. But this is it in the upright. This is in reverse. So that didn't happen how they thought. I guess they thought it was cheaper to keep her or whatever the situation was, but whatever. We have the Star in reverse. Whatever they tried to make amends to do by going back to this past person, because they felt like they had some type of legacy, hence a child with this person, right? They thought it was going to bring some type of healing or some type of dream come true or something, but it didn't manifest into that. It actually became a damn disappointment. And once you exposed their ass, or you found out what they were doing behind your back, it was game over anyway. And they also fucked up their chance being with you as well, because you found out they were a damn liar. Okay. Now we have the King of Swords in reverse. Ooh, yeah, this is a big narcissist right here. This person lied to you. They gaslit you. They had you hanging on a string. They just made up a bunch of lies about what they were really going through. So what it was is that they thought maybe they was trying to play like they was living in this happy home situation. But I really think that there were other forces at play they didn't want you to know about, and things wasn't really going smoothly like what they thought, what you thought rather. I feel like this person was trying to hold on to you and their so-called family, quote unquote, but they lied to you and they had a sharp ass tongue and they cut you off cold blooded too. They didn't want you to know about any of this shit. But when you told them the truth, when you exposed their ass, you found out the truth, everything that was going on. But I'm also getting it's a lot you still don't know with the moon in reverse too. You still don't know a lot. You know enough, but you don't know everything. But it really disappointed them and bummed them out because they thought they was about to be with you and this other person, but it didn't work out with this other person either that they may have a child with. Okay, so King of Swords in reverse. Let's see. I feel like this person is mean. They're irrational. They don't think before they speak. They're just rude, like just rude as fuck, yo. Sending all these like cynical or crazy text messages and call themselves trying to put you in your place because you went off on them and told them the truth about themselves. Six of Wands. In a way, this person may think that they're winning or whatever, I guess by they figured that they had the last word because they cussed you clean the fuck out and you said something back to them, but they didn't respond. So I'm getting this power play situation. But with this Six of Wands, I think they go around to the public like they the man, like they just got it going on. They successful. They got everything together, everything they wish and desire, and that they got this big time recognition, maybe in their community or at their workplace or something. I don't know, but they think they got it going on. We got the food. And this is like taking a new beginning, or a leap of faith. So this is what happened. They cut you off cold blooded, had a slick ass mouth with it, slick with their words. Like I say, get these bitches some dawn because they greasy as fuck. They talking greasy as fuck, yo. They be talking about you, playing you dirty. And that's the thing. They thought they was doing something by taking this leap of faith with, I guess, this other person. They thought they won. Okay. And by cussing you the fuck out too. But I think you got your words in too. I think it was a back and forth but situation. We got the King of Pentacles. Now, I feel like maybe when it comes to their goals at work, they could be successful, like I mentioned before. But I'm not getting that they're sitting on a lot of money. I feel like there is some stability when it comes to their work goals or whatever. They might be very successful at doing their job. They could be an earth sign, possibly. It's a strong possibility. But yeah, they could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But I feel like this person, either this is how they view themselves or this is the state they're in now. But in the past energy, they did not have a lot of money saved up from what I was picking up. So maybe things have changed now. But we have the King of Cups and they are very emotional at this point. I guess they think they're in love or something with somebody. We're going to see, or they're tapping into their emotional side for whatever reason. This could be more than one man popping up, but I'm seeing three kings. This is interesting. A King of Swords in reverse, King of Pentacles, King of Cups. Let's see what else. And we had the Page of Swords in reverse. You know what? I feel like, you know what's crazy? I feel like you may have had more than one man interested in you. One could have been an earth sign. One could have been, could be a water sign like a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But what I'm getting here with the page of swords in reverse, somebody is definitely gossiping about you. They could have been gossiping, saying that you had another guy or something like that. And that's why they went back to a past situation because they thought you were messing around with another person. That, ooh, you know what? They started acting mean towards you with this King of Swords in reverse because I believe that they're intimidated by someone who's more successful than them, that you could have been linked to or are linked to. They feel some type of way. This person could own a business. This person could be very just financially stable. They have many ways. They know how to make money and it works for them. And their career is stable. Their money is stable. This person could also have a very intuitive side. This person could be very intuitive, emotional, mature, you know. And I think it's some gossip around that. Wow. Five Wands in reverse. Um, there was conflict, but I feel like the conflict is over, especially on your end, because you walked away gracefully. Now, they may still be on some bullshit, but you walked away gracefully because you don't want to get involved in that type of shit because you find it to be childish. Y'all could have been having a fight over or argument or something. Um, Regarding, I think it was some type of hidden competition, like this guy you were dealing with felt like he had to compete with a guy from your past. You know what I'm saying? That's a King of Pentacles. He can also come up as King of Pentacles or a King of Cups and a King of Cups as well. Let's see though. We got the Ten of Swords. Yeah, there was some betrayal here. They definitely went behind your back and they were trying to compete with this male. I think they were trying to mirror and be an asshole because your ex, I'm not gonna lie, an ex of yours could have been an asshole and they wanted to be an asshole like them to like mirror them to piss you off because they felt like you still had feelings for them. Even with this King of Cups, I'm getting this could be you. They could have thought that you had feelings for them, for your ex still. And that's why they betrayed you by cheating on you, deceiving you, humiliating you. And they could be publicly telling, like, shaming you to people. Eight of Wands in reverse. Y'all chose to cut off all, well, you chose to cut communication with them, with this other person, because I feel like this person deliberately had started acting funny towards you out of their own insecurities and jealousy, and they wanted to hurt you. They gossip about you. They could be stalking you, whatever, or doing little things to try to get under your skin. Eight of Wands in reverse, definitely saying that y'all could have had even a very violent argument here. Something, words were exchanged, and look, check this out. You found out rather, that this person is also a player, and they like playing mind games, and they made it seem like you were crazy, but really it's them. They're very emotionally immature. They play mind games and they lie to you about a whole lot of shit in text messages too. We got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We got the Two of Wands in reverse. And then we got the Devil. Yeah. So let me tell you this. Your person was slow to commit to you and acting funny and didn't want to make a decision towards you because they were just trying to fuck, right? They were just trying to fuck. And they didn't want to make I feel like this person, when it comes to relationships, they're very fucking lazy. They do the bare minimum to get somebody. They lack accountability, they lack reliability, and they're not stable. And I do feel like they do have some financial woes or issues here. And they were very indecisive on which route to take with you because all they had was lust, sex, and passion on their mind. That's all they wanted from you. Their mind was in the fucking gutter. And as you look at this, you can see how big these damn chains are around their neck. They can get this shit off their neck. They just blinded by bullshit. Yep. Your person was shady. The Hermit, they also ghosted you, or you could also be pulling away and you're working on, yeah, your inner wisdom and knowledge and gaining answers and enlightenment during this time, while you could be isolated from a whole lot of people. Four of Wands in reverse. Then we got the Lovers in reverse. Let me tell you this. Whatever relationship y'all had, I'm going to tell you this. They ghosted you And basically, y'all relationship, things had failed, to rock bottom, and it basically, the foundation had crumbled anyway. There was a lack of harmony and peace and stability in this connection anyway. But I also feel like this is them because they were trying to feed their demons